Today's topic, stressful situations. How I came about this topic was I found myself in a little bit of a stressful situation the other night. We had our info night for the gym. And I got quite worked up quite quickly. I am generally very, very chilled out, very easygoing. Nothing really phases me too much, but when it comes to, I guess, my work, like prana and my family, so I'm very passionate about it, and I can get triggered quite quickly. Anyway, so we had an info night. I'd prepped for it, for a long time. I was ready for it. I'd done everything. Set up what I could in the daytime. I guess I set up for it in the daytime. What I could, there was a class on, so I chose not to set up the projector and stuff yet. I thought I'd just wait. We've got all the bits and pieces that we need. Anyway, cut a long story short, it's 25 minutes to our presentation, our info night. And I go to set up the projector and I realize that we are missing a connection. The thing that connects my projector or the projector to our laptop. I get my stress levels rise a little bit. I start to freak out just for a second, but I think, no, we've bought this piece before. It's in the office. I go to look for it. It's not there. Ask my sister where it is. She's not sure. Instantly, my stress levels start to rise. There's 25 minutes to the presentation, mind you. Start to freak out a little bit. I start to get all these, negative thoughts instantly and start to, think, I should have been here or should have been left there or looking to blame others when I really can't. So from that point on, I'm looking around. I knew that my instant reaction was to just go straight to Officeworks. That was the solution. Go buy another one and come straight back. But instead, because of all my negative attitude and thoughts, I was very frazzled. And instead of thinking of the solution, I was just more focused on what else is going to go wrong. When really I could have just drove straight to Officeworks and got it sorted. Anyway, thanks to, luckily Connie arrived at the gym and she was able to set up the room for me and make it look pretty. Anyway, I'm frazzled. Okay, I take off to Officeworks. I'm driving down Grange Road. I get onto South Road and I realise, I've got steam coming out my ears. I'm freaked out. I'm frazzled. I want it to be perfect. I'm driving down the road and I realise I don't have my wallet on the way to Officeworks to buy this new part. Anyway, do a U-turn. I'm driving back. Steam is coming out my ears and my eyeballs now. I'm frothing. I'm like, far out. This is, what else is going to go wrong? The world's against me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I get back to the gym. Connie runs out my wallet. I'm freaked out. I'm frazzled. I drive to Officeworks. It feels like it's a 10-hour drive. It's literally 3 minutes around the corner. Get to Officeworks. So remember, guys, I'm talking about all these negative thoughts. Everything's against me now because I'm just so stressed out and worked up and I'm not cool, calm and collected. Get to Officeworks. I walk in, there's a line at the counter. Instantly I think, oh my freaking God, what next? No one knows that I've got a presentation in 15 minutes. They got no idea. It's not their problem. Anyway, I get to the counter, finally get there. The lady was very helpful. I wasn't rude whatsoever. I was just burning on the inside. But she's looking at the cord going, I'm not sure. Would you like me to get someone to help you or would you like me to tell you where to go? I said, just tell me where to go and send someone to the aisle. That would be awesome. Anyway, we get to the aisle. There's another young dude there and he's helping me and he's not sure what's what and very helpful. Again, I was very polite, very, very, didn't show any emotion, but inside I was burning and I was just thinking about the presentation. Anyway, cut a long story short again, he helped me. I finally got the cord. I bought two. I left. As I got in my car, I started to really calm down. I thought, okay, what am I worried about? You can't really control. What's done is done. So instantly I messaged Connie just to say thanks for your help and sorry for getting worked up and whatnot. But I started to calm down and really just sort of think about, the situation as a whole. So yeah, anyway, I get back there. I'm setting up. Luckily, Connie was there to help out. Oh shit. And what happened? I'm driving down the road and I start to just sort of shift my attitude a little bit. I'll talk about that in a second. But look, I'm only human. That was just an example, and that's why. What about this? Yes. Anyway, I was very worked up, and I'll talk about the lessons I learned shortly. But what I'm trying to get at is everyone is human and we all face stresses at one point or another in life and hardships, you know. So, you know, we're not the only one. It's just, you know, and stress is very different for everybody. It's inevitable, but it's very different for everybody. Everyone faces different stresses through life, and there's no one way or one size fits all to deal with stress. So, you know, you got to find what works for you and, I guess, find positive ways to manage and deal with it. I try to just really reflect on the situation, but I'll get to that. So just a few things to think about when dealing with the stressful situation, guys, is nothing. So something that clicked to me that night, nothing and no one can make you feel or make you feel anything. No situation, you know, how you react to situations or certain people is entirely 100% your choice. You can't control others' actions, guys, but you can control your reaction. All right. You know, for instance, on the night, you know, I was looking for people to blame. I was frazzled. I was thinking this should have happened or that should have happened. Everyone's against me. But end of the day, I should have just been more organized in the day. I thought I was very organized. I did set everything up, but I should have just checked that projector and made sure I had everything and run through it in the daytime like I normally do. So a little bit of a lesson I learned there was, I can't blame anybody but myself. I should have been a bit more organised. Thanks. I think Jess made that comment and Connie as soon as they walked in the door, and I didn't want to hear it, but at the time, but it's true. You know, and I guess if the situation, you know, it can't be changed, such as, you know, some illnesses. Sometimes for some people, it's crappy, or the economy. You know what we're going through right now. Certain things can't be changed, guys, but. You know, so if that's the case, if you can't change it, you need to learn to try and accept it and embrace it. You know, if you can't make positive changes or influences to change the situation, accept it and embrace it. That doesn't mean you're giving up or giving in or being defeated. It just means you're accepting that it is what it is, and you are able to more calmly deal with the situation and lower your stress levels, I guess. You know, another thing I did miss out, I will put in there actually, is, you know, something I missed out on. Generally, like my son was so excited to, because of my stress levels were so high, my son was so excited to come and drop me these muffins with Connie. He ran in, you know, he's excited to show me the muffins. Normally, like I wasn't rude or anything. I just said, oh, awesome, buddy, take him inside. Normally, I would take the time, enjoy, you know, I missed out on the moment. Normally, I would take my time with him and give him a big hug and say thank you and whatnot, but due to my stress levels, I missed out on that beautiful moment. It doesn't really, like, you know, not the end of the world, but it's just another little thing that clicked to me. So, and like I said, on the way back, I sort of tried to shift my attitude, so my negative attitude. You know, exchange your negative attitude for some gratitude is a good way of putting it. You know, when I was stressed and when I was driving there and I was worked up, I had all these negative thoughts like blame game, world's against me, what's going to happen next, shouldn't be happening, it should be perfect, blah, blah, blah. When I slowed down to think about it, I was very grateful for the lesson I learned about being a bit more organized. I was very grateful for the help of Connie and others that helped to set up the room. I was very grateful for my son to drop off the muffins. I was very grateful, you know, that I'm able to actually run these bloody info nights and have the support of our community. So yeah, I guess exchange your attitude for some gratitude, guys, when you get to those situations. Look for the lesson, look for the positives. There's a lesson in everything that you do. And yeah, just try and shift that mindset, I guess. Remember to take time, guys, for yourself. Another little thing, I think, you know, you should take time, whether it's 5-10 minutes a day of just breathing or an hour of exercise a day. Whatever you love to do, make sure you do that every day. I think another little factor in there was I was a bit worked up because my training the last 3-4 weeks has been really, really good. Awesome training. Food's been on point. I've copped a really bad neck injury and it's come back again. But on that day, I was a bit worked up because I didn't get my second session in like I had been doing. It wasn't a big deal and I'm not going to get upset over it, but it was subconsciously there, I think. So, you know, it just goes to show how much taking time for yourself and doing the things you love every day really helps you manage stress. I've talked about that in other videos. What else? Yeah, I guess, yeah, take time every day, guys, to do things that you love. It really helps you manage your stress. Look at the big picture. So, again, I was when I slowed down, when I walked out of Officeworks and sat in my car and had a breath for a minute, I looked at the big picture and realized, you know, it's not the end of the day. It was very much manageable. You know, you got to ask yourself stuff like, you know, how important is this? Is it going to affect me long term? You know, if not, is it really worth putting all that negative energy into it? Yeah, a few little tips, guys. Super short video. There's lots I wanted to say, but I'll keep it short today. You know, yeah, that's really it. End of the day, guys, no one can make you feel anything. No, you know, how you react to a situation is completely and entirely your responsibility. You know, and try and exchange your attitude for some negative attitude for some gratitude in stressful situations, guys.